Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little first impressions, trying out the new Urban Decay Wired Palette. Sent it to me and I was really excited. You guys know I love bright colors. Eyeshadow palettes, I love them all. So I was really excited, and I was excited because I never got my hands on the electric palette. Around for so long, I feel like, and when I finally wanted it, they didn't sell it anymore. They like kind of marketed this as like, oh, you guys have been asking for the electric palette, like you guys want it back. Here's a new one, but it's not the electric palette, it's the wired palette. So this does give me the electric palette vibes. This is what the palette looks like, and it's definitely bright, but I feel like the original electric palette was brighter. I'll give you guys some information before we get into it. I did do a tutorial, and then I'm going to give you guys my review at the end of the video. But this retails for $39, and it says it's a 10-pan palette of pressed pigments in shockingly bright yet ultra blendable shades for face, eye, and body. This palette is split up between shades for your face, body, and eye, and then just face and body. So these 6 are for the face, body, and eye, and then these 4 are just for your face and body. I used it on my eye because I don't really care, but I know some people do care. So it says on the box like those 4 are not intended for the immediate eye area. I believe the original electric palette also had shades like that too. Did any of us really care though? There's a lot of shades that I use all the time, especially because I love pinks and reds, and most of the time those are the shades that are like not intended for immediate eye use, and I still use it anyway. So it's just usually because they stain, and I'm assuming like the pigments in it. I don't know. That's what the palette looks like. There are 10 shades in here. There are some shades that are in here that were originally, and I put some quotes in here because they don't look exactly the same, that were originally in the electric palette, which is Savage, which is this pink right here. I'm trying to close this because this mirror is huge. Savage, Slow Burn, and Chaos, I believe, were the 3 that were originally in the electric palette. Chaos looks the same, Slow Burn looks the same. I didn't have the original electric palette, so I can't like compare it, but I feel like in pictures Savage looks a lot brighter, but then again, I don't know, I don't have the palette next to me to see it. But yeah, I feel like this one doesn't look as bright as I look at pictures of the electric palette. It doesn't look that bright, so I don't know. There are some shades in here that are similar to shades that were in the electric palette. Like I feel like Jolt was similar. This Gravity shade looks similar to the shade Urban that was in the electric palette. So that's pretty much it about the palette. So it's on the Urban Decay website already right now, and it will be available March 1st online and in-store at Sephora, JCPenney's, Ulta, Macy's, Nordstrom, Belk, and QVC. That is some info on that. Like I said, it is $39. I don't remember how much the original electric palette was. If I find that out, I'll put that down below for you guys. I'll put any info that I have down below for you guys. Thank you, Urban Decay, for sending this over because I'm really excited for it. I was going to buy it myself, but thank you for sending it over, making my life a little bit easier to get this video up for you guys. This is the look that I came up with today using the palette. So if you guys want to see how I got this look right here, see my little first impressions on it, and to hear my review at the end of the video, then just keep watching. Okay, so now that my eyes are primed, I'm just going to go into the palette, and I think I'm going to start off between this one and this one first. I feel like I might go in with this one, just because it's really pretty and it looks really nice. So I'm going to start off with that on the front of my eye, towards the inner corner. I'm going to pick that up on a little flat, fluffy brush, and I'm just going to pack that on this inner part. Ooh, that's really pretty. A bit of fallout with this shade, but it's not anything too crazy. And I'm just keeping that like the first half of my eye. I'm just packing that on. I feel like this shade, it's pigmented, like also like not at the same time. It's pigmented, like I can see the color, but I feel like I can also see like my eye like underneath the color. Like it's almost kind of sheer, which it's not that big of a deal. It's not my favorite shade, I would say. I'm gonna go in with a clean brush, blend out the edges up here. I'm gonna go into the lavender shade, which is, or it's like not really lavender, it's like a lilac-y color. It's called Shock. It's really pretty. So I'm gonna take this on a little bit of a fluffier brush and put that on like the center-ish part. and kind of blend that into Fluorescent, which was that blue shade. I'm just packing it on first. You know what? I think I'm actually going to take this across the whole eye, the rest of it, because I really like this color. This one's really pretty. So I'm just packing it on first. I'm going to go in with a clean brush to blend out the edge up here, just so it kind of stays where I want it and I'm not like putting too much of it on. Really pretty. This one's definitely really pigmented. I go back with the Fluorescent shade to kind of just blend these two together. I really like this color combo. It's really cute. I feel like these two shades actually blend in pretty nicely together, so I like it. I like the purple shade more than I like the blue shade. I feel like the blue shade I wish was like a little bit more pigmented. Like this one is going on really nice. Like it packs a punch. It's there. It's like not sheer or anything. I mean, I feel like this is a really hard color to do. That's why I feel like I don't see it very often. These two shades are blending really nicely together. It's not like making a weird line or anything, so I like it. Okay, I just did my foundation just so I can do my lower lash line and stuff really quick. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the lower lash line. I'm a little stumped. I think I'm gonna take the pink, which is Savage, the really hot pink. I'm gonna put that on the first half. I don't know if we might go all the way yet. There's a darker purple. I don't know if I want to take that because I kind of want to keep everything more on the lighter, like pastel-y side. So I think I might just take the pink all across the lower lash line. I'm gonna take that shade Shock, which is the purple that we used earlier, and put this on the outer edge and kind of just mix those colors together. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna take Jolt, which is that chartreuse pukey neon green color, which I love. I think I'm gonna put that on the inner corner because why not? Ooh, I love that color. Wow, it's so bright. Yeah, I love that color. I love it. I love this look. I'm honestly feeling this so hard. Go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, put on some lashes, and I think I'll come back and do lips. That way I'll just do some lips on camera so it's not just the eyes. Okay, so I went ahead and just finished up the rest of my face. Lashes, I'm wearing the Anastasia Fashion lashes, the only lashes I wear these days. I also put a cute little scrunchie in because I felt like it kind of matched. So lips, I'm gonna go ahead and just put on a gloss. This is the Time Los Angeles Baby Doll Gloss. It's been one of my favorites to just throw on, especially when I'm doing more like colorful-ish looks. I like to throw on a pink gloss. It's just my thing. So this one always works. Well, let's hope it works today. Obviously do a nude gloss. I just like doing pink gloss. So it started pouring while I was filming, so if you guys can hear the rain in the background, it was pouring. It started thundering. I was scared. I was shook. I hate thunder. So but yeah, so this is the finished look. Let me give you guys my thoughts on this palette. I mean, I like it. Like, this was sent to me. I was planning on buying it anyway because I was really excited for it. I love that green color, which was Jolt. I love that color Shock, which I'm so happy about because you guys know I wear purples and lavenders and that's my favorite color. So I'm happy that my favorite color worked really well. I love it. I think it's such a pretty shade. And it's more of a wearable like lavender lilac color too, because sometimes people don't like to wear lavender because it's more like cool toned and stuff most of the time. So I feel like this color, like lilac lavender-ish purple color, is pretty wearable. So I really like that. I liked the pink. I think it went on nicely. I wish it was like a little bit more neon. I would have really liked that, but I feel like it goes with the look where everything's really soft but bright. Though I really want to use Chaos in a look. I just feel like I didn't want to do too dark because I liked how everything was like nice and soft. Grant looks really pretty too. Like I want to do like that, just like all over the eye. So pretty. It is $39. It's not too bad. You do get 10 shades in here, so that's not too bad. Like, especially for Urban Decay palettes, I feel like Urban Decay palettes can be on the more pricier side, so I don't feel like $39 is that bad. I think if you don't wear these colors often, it might be a little pricey, but for me, like, I like wearing brights and stuff all the time, so for me, it's like not too bad of a price where I can see myself using it often, but obviously, this isn't a palette that most people will use every day. just generally speaking, for like the everyday consumer, it's just not. So in that case, like if you don't wear those colors, I don't know if $39 would be worth it. Like everything blended out and blended together really nicely. I wish that that fluorescent shade, the blue one that I used first, I wished it was like a tad bit more pigmented, like a little bit brighter palette. They really were trying to do something like really bright, and I feel like a lot of the colors are really soft. Like this look right here, I feel like is a really soft, it's bright, but it's not like neon, you know, because like the description on the website says like a 10-pound palette of pressed pigments in shockingly bright yet ultra blendable shades for face, eye, and body. I don't feel like they're that bright. There are similar shades in this palette than that were like in the electric palette, but I just feel like the electric palette was a little bit more neon and bright, whereas I feel like this one isn't. Like there are shades that are, but like definitely like the pink, I definitely think that could be more neon. Everything else I like, and I think it performed well. I just wish it was a little bit more neon, that's all. Again, I know not everyone likes neon, doesn't like super bright. I do, so I'm just being a little biased just because I do like really bright shades, and it is hard to come across a good neon palette, so I wish it was just like a little bit more brighter and bold and just like kind of in your face. This, I feel like I could go, I mean I am, I'm probably gonna go to Target and stuff after this. I feel like it's pretty. I love the look that I came up with. I think it's really pretty. I feel like the electric palette was just a little bit brighter and more bold and electric, you know, whereas this one I feel like it's not as electric, but it still is really pretty. So I mean I definitely recommend it. I think it's a really pretty palette, and I like the colors in here. I think they're really nice and they're easy to use. They're really user friendly. I feel like you don't need to be like a super experienced makeup artist to use them. They're not like really difficult pressed pigments to work with. I feel like they blend it out really easily. They're really nice. They look nice on the eyes. I like it. Just wish some of the shades were a little bit brighter. Overall, I love this look that I came up with. I think it's so pretty. I'm obsessed. I really am. I think my favorite shade definitely is Jolts, because I just love that like bright neon chartreuse color. If you guys have picked up this palette, let me know what you guys think. Do you like it? Did you have the original electric palette? How do you feel about this one? If you did have the electric palette or anything, or leave me a comment down below. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on it, because I'm kind of like up in the air with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already.